So for the people watching the VOD, I'm basically continuing the work from yesterday. I did some refactoring of my fuzzing integration, and I released a package to make it easier. So I'm going to talk about this stuff once the stream starts. But yeah, so this is mainly it. Hello Arnau, and hello Rohit. Hello, hello. Hello everybody. Okay, yeah, let's wait for people to show up, and let's start the stream. Hey, hello. Hey, Enrico. Hey, Kevin. Hello. Wow, so many people on YouTube today. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go make myself a cup of tea. And then, yeah, and then we can start. It's gonna be interesting today. Also, I released Zig AFL Kit. Don't show love when Zig Master doesn't compile. Stay on 0.13 if you don't want to risk that. By the way, I hope that you're developing your CSS parser on 0.13 because with these projects we have to stick with tag versions. We can't chase master. At this point, it's like complete madness to chase master when you have like multi-repo projects, especially. I just didn't prepare it. Makes sense. Sorry. Yeah, I can totally do that. I just need to make tea, as you said. Okay, I'll be right back, and then we can start. You know what? I'll leave this open. I'll be right back. Actually, I have the thing. I should use it. Let's go. Zig time. Da-da-da-da-dum. Okay, let's see. So, Rohit, are you still here? I just want to make sure I don't do the explanation and then, like, you're missing and you come halfway through and, like, I did the explanation for everybody except who asked for it. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to do this. Okay, we lost Rohit. Oh well. Let's start. So, here's what I'm working on. I'm working on a static site generator, and my static site generator has a templating language, and this templating language is valid HTML with expressions placed inside quotes. My job right now is to, well, I have already implemented the thing that looks at your HTML, finds these attributes, and analyzes them. So based on the attribute, based on the resulting value from this expression, decides whether to toggle the contents of this div, for example, or not. Now, I'm right now, like the outer language is called super HTML, while the inner language, the one that lives inside strings, is called Scripty. It's like, well, you can see it here in its repo. It's like the perfect scripting sidekick. So Scripty, yeah, it's a super tiny virtual machine, and we need to be able to plug in external resources. And I was modifying the source code yesterday to make it work. I had trouble figuring out how to make it work. I think it was in Zig AFL here. I had trouble making it work. Oh, also, I also want to delete these changes. So I had trouble making it work because adding interrupts required me to change certain things. And but now I fixed it. Like yesterday I had actually I spent a little bit of time just reading what the code was doing, thinking about it, you know, with the clarity that you can have when you're not live streaming. And now it works. So the way this is right now, if we Zig build my website, unless I broke something inadvertently, yeah, you get a ton of output because this is a debug build of everything, but it builds. And if you look at the output, this is the thing that we were testing. It now works. It outputs everything correctly. And you can see also here I have like a random. This is supposed to be like an RSS XML file, but I've also added a random test thing to test nested loops. So let me show you the source code. The source code is this. We loop for every item, and then here we loop also inside of it for every tag. And the reality is that none of my things define tags because it's not something I use in my thing. But here, but I did add to one some tags, and yeah, they do print as they should. Now we need to implement this. We need to implement from here the ability to, instead of printing the tag, I want to print the tag, and I also want to print the website name. Sorry, the page name. So I want to be able to do loop it up dot it. Sorry, no, this is not loop it up. This is loop.up. Loop.up.it. So from this loop, from the inner loop, we reach into the outer loop variable, and we want to print the title. Yeah. Here's how we want to do it. Now this is not implemented, but we want to make it work. That said, before we get there, here's what I did. As I was doing things today before the stream, I've also wanted to streamline a little bit my integration with AFL, and I've created a separate project called... no, I had it there. Come on, why did you take it away from me? Made this, I published this thing like an hour ago called Zig AFL Kit that basically allows you to easily integrate with AFL. So you basically create your testing thing as a Zig file that exports two functions, ZigFuzz init and ZigFuzz test, and then you just declare this, and then you call AFL, which is this package, dot add instrumented exe, pass in what you need to pass in, well, your object file, and then this creates your fuzz, your instrumented executable, which then you can install or do like whatever you want with. And this is nice because I integrated this with Scripty. So like if you go into Scripty, you can see that Scripty now uses this system to generate things. Now, as I was making these changes, I wanted to make sure that like my changes would, still compile. And so I built it. And here I'm installing the executable inside AFL++. Also, we can do this. I think this was called F. We also want to delete bean. Let's reinstall this. Let's see what's in bin. In bin, there's Scripty Fuzz AFL. Oh, look at this shit. Scripty. Let's fix that. It's not necessary for what I'm doing right now, but since we're here. Okay. Put everything back. And let's run AFL. Now here's the problem. It's finding crashes. Last time I ran this, it was not finding crashes. So we need to figure out what those crashes do. And this probably is caused by my changes, the changes that I made to introduce interrupts. But it's not necessarily that. I changed a bunch of things. So we need to figure out what's crashing. So s/default/crashes. Let's see what's in here. Okay, there's a bunch of examples where it crashes. Most of them have like weird bytes in them. Okay, let's see what's causing trouble. So to see what's causing trouble, you know what? We can do this instead of copying the string. Here's what we can do. Actually, what was this? Oh, you know what? We can just grab the first one. It's fine. So we copy s/default/crashes. The first one to Scripty/fuzz/ its source /fuzz/ I don't know 1.txt. Let's go into Scripty. Actually, we want to do. Wait, we have a compile error. Oh, do we have a crash? Okay, there's a test. Oh, there's a test. There's a test that's failing. Oh, you know what? Whatever is crashing, we might even be able to observe. Yeah. What's wrong? We might be able to observe also with this unit test. Okay, so we we messed some things up. Let's see what's going on. Oh, these I think I know what it is. This failure in the unit test, I think I know what it is. Okay, so in order. Let's move this thing under cases. Then let's go into interpreter.zig, and here I changed one thing. I guess that I got wrong. Here you go, call log.start. I didn't think that was necessary, but now the test should almost succeed. Start 12 and 12. What? Why is this like this? What is this reduction here? Why are we doing -1? So this should be the function name. Why is call log start not the function name, as we understand it? Yeah, you know what? I think that's the problem. Okay, the problem is that this thing needs to go here. It's weird though, because everything was living downstream of this earlier. You know what? Fuck it. Let's just try to run it and see what happens, I guess. Oh no. Our assertions are whack. Found start 0 and 11. No, what we actually want to see is like 12, 16. Wait a second. What happens to call? Oh, call is a separate token. That's what's going on. Okay. Oh, shit. And now I'm starting to understand. Which makes us put a slot for it. What? What am I doing in here? So this is not really the function name, is it? Talking about having figured out this stuff, huh? And not having in the end. Oh, man. Okay, so the question is, how do we push stuff in? Like when there's a function name or something, what do we get? Path. What do we get for call? Assert. Okay, call is a function name that has a parenthesis afterwards. So this is actually correct. Yes. This is correct. Then that is correct. Then call IDX. We want to find an index. Why are we doing -1? Why are we doing -1 at all? Also, what do we need old value for in here? We don't even need it, I think. Although it doesn't complain, so it is used somehow. Yeah, because we're doing old value.call. Oh, yes. Yes, that makes total sense. That makes absolutely total sense. So this is good. Although this becomes, well, IDX +1, I think. Yes, because we call an old value. Okay, I think a few things are starting to make more sense now. So this index is where undefined is, but it points at the function, but the location is the function name in the source code. This should be the function name, in theory, including the thing, including the opening parentheses. Remove arguments and function name. So we want the +1 at this point, I think. We grab the old value. This -=1 is not necessary at all. And now we crash in an assert. because we are not ending with one thing. That is fair. Because I think I get it. Because now we actually want to do this at -1. So I guess we want to do everything at -1. So it's not actually functor. It's old. It's old value that becomes the new result. It's not a functor. So actually the -1. Yeah, this is actually good. This is what we want to set. Actually, this should be already... I think that this should already be this. So I think that if we do this correctly... this should work. Actually, this can be moved above. Yeah, remove arguments and function name. That's what we want to do. Yes. Center on the old value. What do you mean removing like a functional name? Basically, Scripty works like this. You write $foo dot bar. And what happens is that Scripty is a stack where you have at the top $foo, and then you have below bar, and then when you encounter a closing parenthesis token, actually to be precise, you have bar open parenthesis in the stack. When you find a closing bracket, instead of pushing it to the stack, you go up the stack until you find a token that ends with a parenthesis, and which means that there might be other arguments in the meantime. So like you want to collect those. Like this is a simple case where there are no arguments. And so what you want to do is evaluate $foo. So what's before the function name? You want to find like, this value, find bar as a function to call on it, and then replace, and then pop everything from the stack up until here, where you basically want to end up with this, with the result of bar. Let's say that this evaluates to buzz. And so you want to end up with this. This is what you want to end up with. So removing function name means popping that from the stack. Okay, I might be too optimistic, but I feel like this math seems right. I'm very curious to see how the heck I'm going to fuck it up. Integer overflow. Fair. We don't want to do the -1 anymore. Okay. Expected 1215 found 012. Yes. Okay, now I realize that this is wrong. And this is correct. Check it out. Yes, 1216. Exactly what I wanted to get. Okay, let's go fix the unit test. What did I do? Oh, there's another one? Right, there's another one that does the same. Okay, now we fix our unit tests. Now we have that crash. I guess since we made changes, now we need to see if we crash again. So let's build a new fuzzing executable. Go into AFL. Let's remove S. Let's start again. Let's see if we crash. We totally crash. Okay. Man, fuzzing is so fucking good. I don't know. I don't know what's up with it, but it's just so good. So let's set up fuzz testing. So in our case, fuzz testing, I think, should look like this. In fuzz.zig, we want to add tests that relate to fuzzing. And I'm gonna steal some code from here. There's also fuzz testing in Zig. That's cool. So far, I've only seen fuzz testing in Golang. Absolutely. And the funny thing is that it's not even anything Zig specific for now. I'm using a normal fuzzing library for C++ that just works with Zig. Zig going forward will definitely have like better fuzzing support, like integrated with it. But like, you know, we don't need to do anything special. But like, we can leverage already existing stuff. Hey, pen spinning kids, hello. By the way, do you mess with AFL ever? Do you guys do fuzzing? Oh, Raid, hello. Wait, why did your message arrive faster than the raid? Wow. Nice. So, hello everybody. And so you guys might be interested in something that I just released. It's nothing crazy. It's a very tiny package, but here's what it does. It's called Zig AFL Kit, and it basically allows you to like easily set up a project to make an instrumented build of an executable with AFL++, and then you can run it and fuzz it. It's a Zig. It's mostly a Zig build. How can I say, like, script thing that you can use in your own build.zig file, but it's not specific to Zig at all. Like, obviously you are expected to use the Zig build system, but here in this example I'm fuzzing Zig code, but it doesn't have to be Zig code. You can fuzz C code. Like, you can basically declare the way it works is that you create an object file that exports two symbols: zigfuzz init, zigfuzz test, and then everything gets linked against DFL stuff. But yeah, as I said, doesn't have to be Zig. You can add C source files to, like, you can declare an object file that depends on C files. You can link static libraries. You can do whatever you want with it. So it might be useful also if you're not doing Zig. It expects you to use Zig as a build system, but you know, that means that it works with your C project, existing C projects. And that's what I'm using to test my own tiny virtual machines. And guess what? They crash. I touched one thing, so it wasn't crashing. Then I touched one thing, and now it crashes. Okay, let's wire this into our build script. So unit tests now is testing on test tab depends on running unit tests. Now we need to copy this, paste it. Fuzz unit tests based on source/fuzz.zig. This guy needs Scripty as a dependency. There you go. And now running tests also runs Fuzz unit tests. Let's see. We're not crashing. So that means that what was previously making us crash doesn't make us crash anymore. Okay. So that means that we need to copy another example. What you got? Give me this one. Okay, I replaced the example with another one. Not crashing. That's sus. Okay, that means that I didn't break the virtual machine. I broke something in the generation of the instrumented file. That's not good. I think I broke something. Okay. Let's redo everything just for correctly, just to make sure. So remove S, remove bin, try to call this should fail because we're missing the executable. Place the executable back there. Fuzz. Crashes are coming. I don't think you added the correct artifact reference in the build file. Yeah, you mean in my test cases? Let me double check. Fuzz.zig, is that not fuzz.zig? No definition found. Okay, so this is... Is this source? This should complain though if it's wrong, right? Sorry, my phone. Okay. Let me double check. So you're saying in my build script I messed something up. Let's see. Fuzz unit test, add test, source fuzz.zig. This is it. Context depends on Scripty, line 25. Oh shit, you're right. Thank you very much. Okay. And now we correctly fail. Oh, there we go. And now we can see that we crash. After the call index is greater than 0. Okay, we have an assertion failure. That's nice. So is this us asserting the wrong thing or what is it? So this is the assertion that fails. By the way, yo, running test on save with ZLS, it's so fucking good. Look, it's telling me, it's pointing me where the assertion fails. Again, the message is not, it's not perfect, but this is like a coincidental thing that, like, it's kind of coincidental that this works. So if the ZLS people were to like embrace this, they could make it better. But Jesus, it's already so good. So here's what, let's see, what's the problem? The problem is, where are we asserting that call IDX should be greater than 0? Because you should not be able to call a function directly off of a global space. Is this what's happening in the test case? Yes, we're calling a function from the global space, and you shouldn't be allowed to do that. And apparently we just don't catch the error. So we shouldn't, that's nice. So this is not really an assert. This is more like an interpretation error or even a parser error. What is my parser doing? Like, this is a parser error, actually, if you want to be precise. But I guess my parser kind of sucks ass. Okay, you know what? I don't want to touch my parser, so here's what I'll do. I'll turn this. This is, by the way, good. I'll turn this assert into a... Yeah. To do. This is actually a parsing error. Although, by the way, this is actually a limitation that we could change. Oh, this is like, right, this, we need to return a result. So this is like dot value equals dot error and what's the location? The location is called lock, I guess. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so nice. Thank you. AFL++. Let's go. Let's fuzz some more. New fuzzing executable. Okay, it's not finding crashes as easily anymore. Last time I fuzzed for a while and it didn't crash, so hopefully this is good enough. Also, there's some other things that I haven't, like some other cases that I'm not exercising in these unit tests because I don't have external stuff implemented. Actually, wait a second. So, in theory, wait a second. In theory, if they call title, what's the external interrupt case? Page title ext. If the fuzzer calls page title ext, this should cause an error because in the fuzzing test code, we don't handle external interrupts. So actually, this should be fuzzable. Let me see. Okay. No, wait. I haven't updated this thing, have I? Yeah, I haven't updated this thing. Oh, that's unfortunate. Let's add it. Let's add it. Let's add it. Oh man, this is gonna be so good. This is going to be so good. So in Fuzz, no. In interpreter, we have a test context where we have, where is it? We have a test value that has ext. So we want to add ext. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Okay, let's give this thing the ability to ask for external resources. Okay, now there's an ability to ask for external things. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Now I want to see how fast the fuzzer finds this crash. Also, let me double check one thing. Am I building the fuzzing executable as it should? Yeah, I'm building everything as it should. Oh, this is gonna be so good. Man, this is gonna be so good. Okay. Show me your true power. I found it. It found it right away. Fucking AFL, man. It's just too good. It's just too good. So I can reproduce. This is gonna be this is gonna be easy. So bean / super Scripty fuzz. How does it work? Okay, it accepts it as an argument. How do I pass? Well, I guess I can copy paste. That's what I can do, I guess. No, I want to learn how to pass a file as an argument. Is there a read file? No. Should I ask ChatGPT? Basically, the problem is that I have the test case in a file, and I have this thing implemented to accept the argument. Oh, you know what? Never mind. No ChatGPT, no weird Unix like messing around. Here's what we do. We just improve our program. So our program expects this, but here's how it works. If args.len is 0, then we read from standard input. Otherwise, we expect this to be there like this. So all of this stuff is just to give us source. Yeah, I mean 1. Oh, I guess you know what we can do. Here's what we can do. Okay. So switch args.len. So 1, that's std in. 2, that's CLI argument. Else, we complain. Okay, then And we need to read standard input. I guess we can do this. Can I do read all account directly on it? No. Okay. Actually, where am I breaking? Straight one-liner. Boom. Maybe add a comma in here. Oh man, this looks so good. There you go. And now we grab source for every case. Field. And I can invoke this. No arguments. And so now I can echo. Echo as default crashes that one pipe means Scripty fuzz. What else do I want to do here? Like, okay, printing the result is not particularly interesting. I think what's more interesting is printing stuff like lines and shit, but whatever. So what was the input even? It's not here. It's here. Input was... No, bro. This is not the input. What are you talking about? Oh, it's not echo, it's cat. What am I doing? There you go. So input is, oh. $page, $page, $page. Why is our parser so ass? Why is our parser so ass? Our parser shouldn't even accept commas. Like, how the heck do we even get to the interpreter, man? Are we like just ignoring somehow? Are we somehow ignoring parse errors? Like, it should be a syntax error. Also, this should be em.reset. Path segments, path node. Why do we not care about whether we're in a thing or not? So global identifier leads us to extend path, comma, self-state call arg. If path segments equals 0, global identifier adds a path segment. I think I struggled with this already in the past. Like, this parser has some big issues. I should probably rewrite it from scratch. I'm not sure that adding path segments equals 1 if I find an identifier after a global is good. Or rather, it shouldn't be good enough to make us accept a comma in here right away. Okay, so we found... This is so nice. We found clearly an error in the way our thing works. Let's see if any of the other crashes is different. What's this one? Side. Okay, basically found the same crash again. Oh man, this is so indecent. You know what? That is good, but I don't want to solve this now. I should totally solve this stuff, just not now. I want to work on this now. But that's great. Fuzzing is just so good, man. Okay, let's do this next. Let's go implement up. So our goal is this now. I wrote this. We're in a loop, nested inside another loop, trying to reach into the upper iteration variable. Let's go do this. And actually, you know what? We can immediately check that this fails to compile. Well, no, sorry. It succeeds at compiling, but it fails to build the template. Because, because we're doing something that we should not be doing. Why am I droning in these messages? There we go. Script result type mismatch. We were expecting a string or an integer, but then we called up, and up was actually not found. By the way, look at how nice this is. It's a nice error message. So let's go implement up. So up needs to be implemented in super, because it's a super concept. So I think that the interpreter should give you this. Actually, that's not necessary. Or is it? So I'll need to wire this stuff in a different way in the future, I think. But for now, it's fine. What's the root resource descriptor here? Yeah, if and loop. Perfect. And actually, this needs to be in a union, or does it not? I don't think it even needs to have a payload. Oh, that's going to be interesting. Okay, I'm starting to realize that I've been doing too many things into Zine, and some need to be inside of Super, and there is just no other way of doing it. Hopefully, although the metaprogramming is complicated, so maybe it's not as easy as I'm thinking it is right now. In any case, contexts. So now here we have amongst our values, have the iterator value, which can be one of these concrete implementations. That's the one that has items and current index, has len, has index, has next, and this is the one we give Is this the one that we give built-ins to? No. No, because these are not the built-ins. Where are the like looping built-ins, right? We should have those. Or am I dreaming? Am I dreaming? Iterator element. It's iterator element. Okay. And right now iterator element doesn't have built-ins. That's the thing. Okay, we need to add built-ins to iterator element. Iterator. I went. Okay, so this should have added up, in theory, to loops. We need to do the same also for ifs, but let's start with this. I'm sure that there's going to be copies compile errors that we need to fix. Verify root has no loop up function. Yep. I kind of think you should make like a utils namespace for these things. Yeah, let's do it like this, I think. You know what? Let's rename a few things. So this becomes vm.zig. Are you using Helix from master? Kinda. I'm using Helix from a fork of a contributor that is working on a PR that adds new functionality, and he also tracks master. That's my setup. Oops. There we go. Oh, they look great. I need to tweak them a little bit though, because I actually don't want them to be always expanded. I only want to have expanded the one that I'm on the line that I'm focusing on. That's how it used to work. I don't know how to replicate that setting though. Am I still not fooling on target? Oh no. Oh, you're right. There we go. Okay, let's watch some more build errors. There's no root.resource descriptor. Yes. Okay, let's see if this is any better. I think we're back now to the previous compile error. There's more in context? Oh shit. Somehow I thought I was done. How naive of me, huh? So I'm wondering if lookup function shouldn't be directly implemented here. It doesn't need to be in here. It doesn't need to be in here, like, at all. There's no loop in there. There's no iteration element. What is this even called then? Iterator element. Okay. Function implicitly returns. You're right. Oh, that's nice. So no need for this assert. A certain function this, found function that. Ah, man. So what's the problem, man? Why are you running everything every single time? Oh, god damn it. Something is pooping itself at runtime. And okay, you know what? Let's not do debug. Let's do release so that we can see the errors, because otherwise there's going to be way too much spam. Oh man, this is so good. I used to have functionality attached to channel points, and then I got bored by them. Panic. To do, handle Scripty VM error want resource. We are failing deliciously successfully. We added an app built in that triggers a one resource interrupt. And this panic here handles Scripty VM error. This is in super VM. Oh no, it's in template. There's a bunch of those. Oof. And we need to fix all of them. The one that we're triggering right now, I believe, is this one. It's in var. Because it's a var attribute where we have the app thing in. So this is the one that we need to fix. So previously we were calling run, and then we expected run to, well, completion. And then we were catching an error and reporting it as an error. But now this needs to be more complicated. So first of all, we set the context. Then we need to run this thing in a loop. Which also makes me think that we need to decide how to do returning a value. Maybe it should be done through an out parameter. Let's see. So we need a while true. The while true calls run. When we catch an error, we switch on it. If it's error.want resource, we fetch the resource and then we continue. Well, fetch, put it inside, and then we continue. If it's a different kind of error, what do? We return it. When do we break? When this yields a value. Man, this actually is so nice as an integration. Holy shit. I don't remember if that's the function name. Probably not. Let's go find out what it is. Get resource descriptor. Oh, it wants no arguments. Yeah, and gives us the resource descriptor. So if we're being requested a loop, then here we need to go fetch the outer loop variable. Can we do this? Yes, because we have the template. We know which frame we are. Well, we know what the top thing is, right? Oh, but what if app is called multiple times? Fuck. We need a payload. We totally need a payload there. We totally need a payload there. Okay. There's some more work that we need to do. Ah. Okay, so let's go look at the function. The function is just setting it to this, but now it needs to be like this. Now we do care about the value. There you go. Now the problem is that ether element doesn't have that. So we need to give it to it. And then when we instantiate one, we need to set that. Are we going to allow up? Yes. The plan is that you can go as up as you need to go. That's why we need to keep track of a given thing that you do up on, where that is, so that it's not just like one level, but you can jump as up as you need, can and need. Hopefully as up as you should, not just can and need. So we added this property. Where do we instantiate these things? These things are instantiated in super. Instead of template, where we already were. It's in it's in the beginning of evolve. There you go. Loop ether, cursor, loop IDX, no. Eval frames, dependency on capacity, cursor copy. N.ether element. I think there's a value that's missing here. Wait, loop ether has up IDX. That's good. So we are wiring this stuff around. Here we're setting up IDX. But we're not putting it into the element itself. I think we should also do that. Maybe this value actually belongs in the value itself. Value.iterator. Oh no. Oof, man. Yeah, actually, it doesn't even have to be its own frame. It can be up IDX right away. Okay, let's see if we can do this. Man, doing that with optionals is gonna be such a fucking pain in the ass. Okay, so this works. There's gonna be compile errors that we need to fix for sure. You know what? Let's go back to the debug because now we have compile errors to fix. Nothing like up ADX in ether value. Fair. Cannot assign to constant. Can I get that mutable? No, I don't want, like, that gives me like a pointer. I don't think I can do that. And What's li? Loop iter. Oh, it's dot loop. Variable type interpreter VM blah 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 result ignored. Template 620. Right. Oh man. Okay, so this should not work still. This should be still broken, but config name frame IDX. Yes. Wait, where's that? In our implementation. Right. That's up IDX. Okay, we should like fail successfully basically to build. So we should be triggering an assert now. You know what? Let's do a non-debug build so we don't get spammed, and we should see that now we correctly should fail on the fact that the VM is in an unexpected state. It expects you to have provided the resource, but we haven't. We got the thing, but field access on primitive value. No, where's my assert? There should be an assert that we're misusing the virtual machine. Where's this assert here? Like, this is weird because we totally are misusing the virtual machine. But now it seems that we're getting past that in a way that we shouldn't. Like, I'm not setting anything, man. Insert resource should change state to pending. Waiting should be unreachable. Oh, also, you know what we're missing? We're definitely missing something in Scripty. We're missing... Oh, no, we're not. Actually, maybe. Let's see. State waiting. Return one resource. Yeah, we should set state waiting, return. Are we doing anything weird in here? No. Okay, I'm genuinely weirded out by the fact that we're not hard hitting an assert. Oh, I know why we're not hitting an assert. Because we're doing release fast. That's why. So in the back we are hitting it. Like you can test. We can test this easily. What is it? 10% to into 1. No, 2% greater than 1. I don't remember, man. This is it. I think this is it. Fuck, no. I'm having a huge brain fart. Okay, this clearly isn't it. How come that prints an empty scratch file? Can I do the scope none? Delog. Of course, my delog stuff gets absolutely ignored. God damn it. The problem is that we're not seeing the panic because we're like processing 10 freaking different files. Oh, I think we got lucky. We got the panic last. There you go. Yeah, we are reaching the panic as expected. It was just the release thing that was not showing it. Okay, so we're hitting the panic. And so that means that it's on us correctly because we're misusing the virtual machine. If we use the virtual machine correctly in super, we need to go into template. We need to grab the external resource that we want, and then we actually need to use it. And we should also assert what type of frame it is. Because the frame is going to be... Oh, do you expect it to be an if condition or a loop condition or a loop iter? It's a loop iter. Okay. If I got the nesting right, we should be good. I didn't. Either element. Oh. Like this? Still got a failure. That's unfortunate. Oh, I know what it is. Wait. We set it there. We did set it there. Oh, wait. Wait, I'm applying a side effect there. Oh, I'm dumb. No. That's not a side effect thing. Oh my god, what am I thinking? Sure, we need to pass this in. I don't know, insert resource? Still working on a CLI library with comtime settings for arg commands and subcommands. What do you think about the API? I'll take a look in a moment. Thank you for sharing. Let me just get this right. Insert resource. Anyone say value? Yeah. Let's go. We're not crashing anymore. It works. Well, it's not producing an error. We're printing in the inner loop the outer value. Works. Success. So we're printing from the inner loop the outer value. Let's fucking go, man. Let's fucking go. Let us fucking go. Yeah. We did it. All the scripting metaprogramming is a bit of a mess, to be honest. I'm not properly separating things. Iter element, iter value, those things belong to super. They don't belong in Zine. But yeah. I can finally show the post tags on the index page of my blog. You finally can, man. So let me revert the weird changes. So this was just a test change. This is not valid RSS stuff. So let's revert this change, remove the tags, and I think we can gear up for a release pretty much. There's these crashes in Scripty, which mean that we should probably take a look at polishing how Scripty works. And honestly, since I started, I learned so much about writing parsers that maybe I will be able to get it right this time. Like the Scripty parser was one of my first parsers. So the comma, the issues with that comma thing, etc. It's like it's on me. Not doing a good job. But we're there. Nice. And you know what we can do? Let's simulate an error. I now want to simulate an error. I want to see what an error looks like with an external resource. So instead of inserting as a resource what it expects us to insert, we insert an error. Oops. I'm curious to see now what we're gonna see. That's not where I want it to be. Unused local constant. Oh no. Oh no. I wonder why it rebuilds everything. That is so weird. He really should not rebuild everything. This should like just fail the XML one. Well, let's remove debug. Here we go. Let's see. Script result type mismatch. Up resulted in oops. Yeah. We should also, well, you know what we should do, right? I was about to, I almost forgot one important thing. We need to complain if there is no up, right? We need to do the right thing if there is no up. So now this succeeds. Let's introduce a defect. Yep. Already at the topmost loop value. I should remove quotes. There is no point in them. Okay, so we did this. Let's try to trigger this in a different way. So single up, but from an already outer context. Should produce the same error, just triggering it from a different like condition. Works. Pretty good. Okay. I'm happy, honestly. I'm really happy with this. I think it's time to do the work to publish everything. That's going to be a lot of copywriting. We need to change a ton of instructions. We need to explain a ton of things to people. But you know, this is a good problem to have. Shipping software, good problem to have. Man, I'm so happy. Holy shit. What a long adventure this has been. Let's go. Okay, we start from Scripty. You know what? Let's do also some refactoring while we're here. Let's call this VM. Okay. Also, what's in here? Scripty. Win version 0.1.0. Git push. The Scripty is done. Now we're going to super. Do I like what's in super? I don't actually like it. Why are we calling this super VM? This is just VM. Okay, beautiful. Then, oh, you know also what? Wait, repeat Zig build test. Do we pass tests? Pass tests. Do we build the fuzzing executable? We build the fuzzing executable. Okay, so you know what we need to add to these bad boys also? CI. It's finally time to add CI to these things. You know what? Let's do it. Let's fucking do it in order. Boom. CI to every one of them. Where do I start with CI from? I guess my blog post actually should have something. Set up Zig from Mlag. By the way, this thing is so good. Zig build test. Nothing to deploy. Just boom. Set up Zig test. On push branches main. Actually, this could very well just be on push. Okay, let's see how to get RCI working. I think I have to enable it. I don't. It's running. Okay, we finally got CI on our bad boy. Nice. Is there like a better machine that we can get from GitHub, like a lighter one? What were we using right now? Runs on. Like, can I get Alpine? What do we got? Oh, we just got Ubuntu. Okay. Why don't they even bother giving people something small like Alpine? Oh, I know why. I know why. Because their goddamn disgusting actions run there requires .NET runtime on Linux, and I bet you that these people don't know how to make that thing work on Alpine. I bet you that is the entirety of the problem. We could also add macOS. Scripty has nothing that's like specific at all, so okay, let's change this to latest. I guess checkout should be newer than at v2. What's the latest checkout action? What version are they at? v3? Is v3 the good one? Bro, just show me where the fucking action is. I don't want your ads. Why is it pointing at this? They are at version 4. Oh shit. Okay, version 4 it is, I guess. Okay, Scripty, done. Super HTML. Oh, the also the thing is, name is wrong. God damn it. Oh no. Let's look at the README. These are the main things in this push. Okay, Scripty is good. Let's go to super. CI has failed. Oh no. We're also missing files. Oh no, it requires local Scripty. What have I committed? No, Zig fetch. Save Scripty. Okay, so this should now do better on CI. There's a PR also. Add version subcommand. That's right. That's a decent PR. Should merge it soon. So we still have front matter in here. That is super annoying. But I am thinking of moving Zine out at the top level. There's not a step name test. Huh. You know what? Before committing, let's take a look at the website, that my website works correctly. Like this. Okay, that's a successful fail. Let's fix RSS. Doesn't need this. My blog has right, because centered it turned out the centered was like an obsolete tag, so we don't support it anymore. So now we have to recenter this. So I cannot update my website yet, but we're getting there. Okay, so this is all working, which is great. That means that we can commit Zine. So we added CI, and what else did we do? We updated to latest Scripty, I guess. You know what? We can get rid of Borg from here, I guess. Oh man, this poor CI has to build 3-seater and shit. Yeah, good luck, man. Okay, got successful CI, got green CI, well, purple in my case. Whew. Okay. I guess the next step is update my personal website to use it. I guess. So modified a lot of content. New file. Design of HTML LSP. Right, that one is a work in progress thing. We need to remove Scratch. New file 1? What? Draft through. Draft through, okay. Oh, wait a second. We need to do the centering thing. So Zig build curve. What Mac are you using? An Mac Mini M2. Class profile pic. Wait, is there really no? Oh, it's here. Okay. No effect. Maybe display block. No. Maybe margin left auto. God damn it! How the fuck do you center an image without flex? Do I need to add flex to stuff? Is this Rust version of Vim Felix? Almost. With an H. Helix. Yes, that's what it is. I mean, think about it. Do you really want to have a non-memory safe text editor in 2024? Do you really want a non-memory safe editor? Think about it. Think hard. I'm joking, by the way. I just like it. Keybind zings are different. Yes, it uses Cocoon style keybinds. I like it a lot, though. It's way less like everything is much more streamlined than Vim. Please, dude, how the fuck am I going to center my thing then? Oh wait. I was reading some Rust the other day and entry point had unsafe. You mean the entry point of the library? Well, I don't know. Happens. I think you're supposed to go harass them. I'm joking. Don't do that. How do you center an image without flex around it? Can I do this? No, it's not flex direction. What is it? No, it would be align south. God damn it. I tried margin left auto, margin right auto. Didn't work. Force the width. I don't want to force the width because, I mean, I could, I guess. Oh no, it's distorting my image now. Because it's not exactly with 50%. No, you're giving me bad ideas. I don't know. What if somebody were to just sneak an image inside an H3? And a line break. Works. I'll take it. Post. Hopefully I haven't borked my website with this update. So this is now, since we have updated a bunch of things, this is now building Zine pretty much from scratch for the first time, and it takes a while. But it's gonna get cached, so this is good. So, in theory, now that we are here, the next thing that remains to update is the Zine website. Oof, that one's gonna be painful because we need to write stuff. And you know what? I'm thinking of not doing that now on stream and just instead take my time. It's not super interesting watching me write copy and like explainers that have changed in the meantime. So I'll just call it a day after we're done with this. We can make a tweet though for AFL Kid. Okay, success. Deploying. Deployed. Everything looks fine. Nothing seems terribly corrupted. RSS feed looks reasonable. think we succeeded. Okay, let's make some noise for our stuff. And then I think I'm gonna call it a day. Well, I think that's already good. Why am I doing GP? I have a Git brain now. Okay. That was nice. That was a nice adventure. Okay, so I am gonna call it a day, and and I think this is kind of it. Yep. So without further ado, then here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna call it a day. So thank you all for hanging out. Look forward to an updated deployment of the Zine website. More specifically, here's what I'll do. I'll need to change explain like a lot of text in explainers and everything, but there's gonna be a new changelog entry. There hasn't been a new entry in changes for a while now. Holy shit, do we have updates to to share here. And so when that comes, basically, it's going to be like your green light to start using the new version of Zine. Keep in mind, I made pushes and everything, but there's actually a couple, like I wired interrupts for var attributes. I haven't wired that for other attributes, which might be necessary. So I'll do that. I'll do the work on the website, release everything, and then you can use it. So thank you all for hanging out, and I'll see you next time.